Hi everyone, it's Mike with Launch Your Startups, and in today's video I want to teach you how to make $500 a day with Shopify. It's kind of like the beginner's guide. So this video is kind of just a high level overview of my marketing plan that I use to make $500 a day, and now I average about $750 a day off my one store. So it's just all about having a marketing method, marketing plan. You got to have a marketing plan when you're selling online, and I feel like that's not what's being talked about nowadays. Everyone's thinking what everyone teaches is finding a brand or finding a product overseas, taking that brand, doing private labeling, and then just putting a couple ads out on Facebook and calling it good. And that's why they're not seeing any success. And the way that people are still learning nowadays, is that they think that drop shipping or like Amazon FBA is the new thing, but it's definitely saturated. Everyone is doing it. Everyone's finding a product, putting their own brand on it, and then think that they could just put Facebook ads and start selling and start making hundreds of thousands of dollars. But that's not what's being successful today. And I don't know why no one's teaching this. The new way, or what's the next big thing for Shopify and for people to be successful are creating brands, creating companies, because you can go ahead and keep chasing money with Shopify, or you can keep chasing money doing drop shipping and just creating products. Just like the fidgets, it was a fad, and then after 3 months you just imported a whole bunch of these products, and now after 3 months everyone, they saturated the market, and then now you went from making a couple thousand a day or $1,000 a day, and now you're making nothing. You're making $10-15 a day, if that. So and then you're just chasing products, you're just chasing fads, and that's not what I want to preach. That's not what I teach, because I want to create value. I want to create a company and create a brand, and that's what no one else is doing and no one else is teaching, because they know that's the next big thing and they don't want to tell anyone. So that's what I want to do. I want to teach you and show you what's the next big thing. Drop shipping, everyone's doing it. Amazon FBA, everyone's doing it. No one is creating a brand, and that's what I'm here to show you. So we'll get right into it. So let's get out of here. So starting off, what I want to kind of show is what people do. So everyone thinks that they could just source a product, just find a product, put a label on it, put their own brand on it, and then just go to cold. They'll take these cold leads, which is like cold Facebook ads. Saying like, for example, like yoga mats. We'll just say like $20 yoga mats. And it's your brand, whatever you want to call it. And that's it. They think they could just source the product, create some Facebook ads, and then all of a sudden now you're selling $20 yoga mats and you think you're a $100,000 company. Guess what? Everyone's doing that. What is going to separate you from everyone else? Obviously it's not this. So what do you do? I want to teach you exactly what I did, because doing it this way doesn't separate yourself from anyone else. You're just another ad that everyone overlooks on Facebook as they're scrolling. I mean, just think about Facebook for you when you personally use it, and you just keep going, and wow, I just saw a yoga mat. Yeah, I like to do yoga, and they targeted me, and I just saw a $20 yoga mat. Great. I've seen like 5 of these. Like everyone's doing it. But why am I going to purchase from you? No, they're not going to. And that's why these conversions are so low, and people are paying so much money for all these clicks, and then they have like less than 1% of conversion rates, and no one's purchasing from them. So this is what I do in terms of creating a brand, and this is the right way. And no one's teaching how to do this. So what you start off is, like I said, you're gonna have to have cold leads. These are cold leads. So these are people who have never visited your website. They've never gone on there. And what you want to do is you want to pay the cheapest for this amount. Cheap. The absolute bare minimum is what you want to pay for cold leads, because you don't necessarily know who they are, and you can't keep going through this trial and error and thinking, yoga mats. I think 18 to 24-year-old women are interested in this, and I'm just going to blast them Facebook ads. No, that is not what you do. This is what you do. You find influencers. You're going to say, okay, I've heard about this, Mike. Heard about people doing influencers, but this is the way you do it. This is the plan. So you find influencers on things like IG, Instagram. And you find people, like actual people that are posting daily things about yoga, or like they're posting their exercises, and they're trying to start off being an influencer. They're trying to work with brands, and you want to find people like this that are maybe less than 1,000 followers, just less than 1,000. That's it. And what you tell them is, you say, hey, my company, yoga mats, whatever your brand is, Live Free Yoga Mats, wants to sponsor you. So this is obviously, we're going to think that you've already created a great looking website, looks really professional, and you have a product from overseas that, they're really good yoga mats. And that's the example we're going to use. And you find this person, you say, hey, Live Free Yoga Mats wants to sponsor you and your Instagram channel. We'd like to offer you an affiliate link where you receive 10 to 20% of the total sales. And that's free. So you're not even paying for them up front. And I've done this countless of times. Do you know how excited they are that they were even found? That they think you're this huge company, that you are sponsoring them. They are head over heels. They're being noticed. They're just getting started. They have less than 1,000 followers. They're just now getting them, getting to engage with their customers, and now they're excited. They're excited. And then you could do the same thing for YouTube people. And this is exactly what you say. Hi, this is my company, so-and-so. We've been looking at your YouTube channel or your Instagram page, and we think that we would align really well with our product and your followers or your influencer marketing. We would like to sponsor your channel or your IG. And I'm telling you, they are excited. They're just like, yes, we made it. A company noticed us. And you find a lot of this. I mean, the hard part is going to be trying to find these influencers, but they're not hard. There's a lot of people that are trying to be influencers nowadays, and they're just trying to be noticed. So this part is not hard. So now you just turn this cold lead of people that are following these influencers, that they're now being sponsored by your company. They're excited. You're excited because you're not paying anything up front. You only charge them. They only charge you when they make a sale for you. So that's one. That's free. You turn cold leads. That's cheap. That is the cheapest way possible. The other thing, this is a little more advanced, are Facebook ads. But how? This is what people aren't teaching. Like I said before, they're just thinking that they could just put the brand, say yoga mats $20, and then target a certain group of people, a certain audience. That's not what you do. So you create these Facebook ads, and what you do in the Facebook ad is a link. So it's a link to like top 10, you want to say like top 10 yoga stretches. something viral, top 10 yoga stretches to lose something in weight, anything like that. And you could find that you don't have to create this content yourself. That's the funny thing. That's what people think. You don't have to create this content. So you find this content, you YouTube it, you find a video, you find this YouTube video of this. And then you embed it. Hope that's how you spell it. Embed it into a blog post on your Shopify website. Right? So now you have content that are helping your customers know what the top 10 yoga stretches are. So it's almost like a trick. They don't know they're clicking an ad when you post an ad about top 10 yoga stretches video. Videos are viral. You create, a video, top 10 yoga stretches Facebook ad. And then when they click on that link, it'll send them to your website, to your blog, which that YouTube video that you didn't even create, you just found it on YouTube. You found a great content. This is totally legal. You're just taking their content. You're taking their link, a YouTube link, embedding it into your blog so that they can watch the video through your blog. And from there, on that same blog where they see the embedded video, right below it, you show your product. So now you just show your yoga mat. So now they know that you're selling something. Yoga mat, $20. And boom, you are paying for this so cheap because people are clicking it. The more that people click it, the click-through rate percentage, the cheaper that is, the higher the CTR, click-through rate percentage, the cheaper your Facebook ads. Because Facebook, they want to share good content. So if you have good content to share, Facebook wants to keep charging you the least amount. It's when you try to do a cold Facebook ad to people and then people are like, passing through it, or they're not clicking it because they're not interested, but you're just putting a random audience that you chose, they're going to charge you more. But this is how you get that cost down. You see that? That's the trick. So that's what you do here. So you create these Facebook ads with these type of videos or this type of content that brings them into an embedded YouTube video in your blog. This is really easy, and I'll teach this later. Into your Shopify account, and then right below it, you just have like a little product information saying something about your yoga mat and why it's so special. You could just say something about it that differs from other yoga mats. Anything, and that's their first introduction of a cold lead. And now say, now this is a brand. This is what brands do. This is what separates you from other yoga mats, other companies. It's the value. That's what separates you from other companies. You're going the extra mile for them. And that's why they're going to choose you, because by creating a lot of content like this, top 10 yoga stretches, and then creating more content, and then you're just creating these cheap ads, they're going to trust you. They're just going to trust you more and more. So from this, so you get that. So now these are cold leads. So now what to do with the people that click but don't buy. So now say through this, you're maybe getting a good 5% conversion rate. And this is just constantly going. This is constantly going in the background because you've automated this. You're just, you're finding influencers who are just doing that marketing for you, and then you have these type of Facebook ads that are automatically going in the background for you, and you're getting a good 5% conversion rate, maybe a little less depending on what product and how many products there are in the market for this, but you're getting a good 5% conversion rate. So what do you do after that? So now like you said, 5% maybe converted. A good 95% who did click the ad but didn't purchase are warm leads. And how do you get these people that clicked on your website but didn't purchase? This is where you go. This is how you scale into bigger profits. Now you can control how much you want to make. Scale. So now you're doing Facebook retargeting. You're hitting them with the retargets. And with these retargets, it's more so of like brand awareness. This is not the first time they've seen your website anymore. This is maybe the second or third time, because now they've seen it through an influencer that they follow. They've seen that you're posting great content, so they're like, wow, this is a legit company. They really care about me and my yoga and how I take it seriously. So now you're hitting them with Facebook retargets. And what you do with these Facebook retargets is you hit them with a deal. You hit them with a deal, limited offer of something they can't resist, and you go 25% off. And so they're like, wow, I can't refuse that. There's a limited offer going for how many days, and they can't refuse that. Or you do something like free shipping, limited time, or you do something like buy 2 for $30 when they're going for $20. They've seen your brand before, and they're like, wow, I've seen this all over the place. They were for $20, and now since it's 25% off, it's $15 and free shipping. You're just converting these 95% of visitors that didn't visit, and now they're just getting that brand awareness. They're getting used to your brand, and they're trusting you. And the more they trust you, the more conversion rate. So now at this rate, with these Facebook retargets that are already warm, now your conversion rates are above 5%. You get 5% conversion rate on cold leads, but now they're going up more because they're retargeted through this ad that they can't resist, that now they see that it's $15 when they've normally been seeing it for $20. You see that? And then from that Facebook retargets, you're also doing lookalike audience. So now this is where you have Facebook do all the work for you. And again, you hit them with the same ad. You hit them with this type of ad. So this is what you're doing, and you can do this with Facebook with the retargeting. You also want to do it through Instagram. So that's exactly how you do it. That's how you kind of set. This is what I did to scale and start making $300,000 a year through Shopify. It's this type of marketing. Having a marketing game plan it's not as easy as people think, that you could just put a Facebook ad, Instagram ad, and people are going to buy it. This is the type of brand, or the type of content and things you have to create a company and be long lasting. So in the next 5 to 10 years, you're still making money. And with this type of brand awareness, then you can start shooting them later on different type of yoga products. And then because they trust you, you could keep selling them anything that's yoga related. You see how that works? Because of the brand that you created, and there's the trust. They're like, oh, this isn't just some random company that we saw, because customers are getting smart nowadays. They know what's an ad. They know what's legit and what's not, or they know if there's something that they just seen a random ad online and it's not a real company. They're knowing this. They're getting used to this, and they're getting smarter. But what you just have to do is you want to develop a trust when you create a brand, and that's what you need to do to be successful nowadays. That's the next step. And the next big thing that's going to happen with Shopify, and people who jump on this will see this type of success immediately, because no one else is doing it. It's what's separating yourself from your competitors. So again, this is just a huge overview of your marketing game plan. I will start making videos of actual, like where I go right into the Shopify website and build it and teach you exactly step by step what to do. But I just kind of want to give you guys overview, high level marketing plan of what you need to do. And then later on, I'll show you step by step. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I reply to every single one. Email me anything. Let me know what next video you want to see. We'll kind of go from there. But if you have any questions, again, just leave a comment and have a good one.